Hey, what's up everybody? So today I am bringing you one of two videos in a little series that I want to get started. And this series is going to be looking at the Bear Grylls survival series knives by Gerber. I have two, so I'll review two. This is going to be the first, as I said, and we are going to be looking at the Bear Grylls survival series Compact Scout by Gerber. So this is it right here. As you can tell, I've had this knife for a while and I've used it a lot because this BG here is actually originally orange and the coloring wore off because I was using it so much. So there it is. Just some basics to it. You know, it's locked back. Let's open it up here. There it is. Now, the first thing I want to say is, obviously, as I said, this is from the Bear Grylls Survival Series. Now, here, you know what? Let me zoom in on this knife a little bit here. There we go, that's better. Now, this is not a survival knife whatsoever. This is more for bringing around if you're in the city or just every day, you know, and you want to you use it to, you know, open packages, stuff like that, just as a little pocket knife, in my opinion. You know, honestly, it's too small to be considered a survival knife, even though it comes from the survival series. So yeah, anyway, 2.5-inch blade, 1 2/5 ounces, so it's extremely light. Let me get this to focus. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So there you go. You can see it's got the Bear signature on it. Gerber. BG there, originally orange, not anymore. Used it too much. The first thing I noticed upon taking this out of the box when I bought it, and I still remember this because it struck me. This was so sharp coming out of the box. It was insane. It was insanely sharp. So that was really the first thing that I noticed on this knife. Now, I don't have many lockback knives, so that was one of the things that I also noticed. I have no problem with them. I like them. You know what? And they're a lot easier for people to figure out how to close than liner lock knives. I found that a lot of my friends who are interested in my knife collection and pick one up don't know how to close the liner locks, but they can figure this one out that you just push down there. But that doesn't have much to do with anything, does it? Anyway, so in total, this is 5 4/5 inches long. And I want to make a comment. Even though this is a small knife, that when you hold it in your hand, it feels so sturdy and it feels great. You may think because this is such a small knife that it would be awkward feeling in your hand, you know, because it would be too small, whatnot. And the truth of the matter is, between this groove here for your thumb and the jimping on the top of the blade, here, let me focus that in again. Come on. Come on. Well, you can, there you go, there you go. There it is. You can see you've got a very good grip on it, and it just feels good. Half serrated, I tend to go for blades that don't have serrations, but really I have no problem with it. On a 2.5-inch blade, having half of the blade taken up by serrations may be a little annoying to some. It doesn't really bother me too much. One thing that I don't like about this knife, that I do understand it would not be possible to really do anything else about, is that the opening, there's a little thumb groove there to open it. And I am a huge fan of thumb studs, and I am a huge fan of assisted opening. However, that being said, I know it's a small knife. You obviously cannot do that on a small knife, especially one that, you know, is coming in at 1 2/5 ounces. So let me just get you some more close-ups on this knife here. overall, I found it to be a great knife. I just carry it around with me, you know, whenever I go out. This is a lot of the times this is what I have in my EDC, along with a larger knife. But this one more than does the task for just little things that I have to do during the day, like opening packages and things like that. Like I said, it's so incredibly sharp. The Gerber does not specify what the blade steel is on this, so I don't know. If anybody knows, you can drop it down in the comments down there. But they do say that it's a high carbon steel. And you can see you've got a little hole here if you want to put a little lanyard on it. I don't know necessarily if you could fit 550 through that. It might be a little bit too small. But yeah, I mean, for being what it is, a small knife, coming from the survival series, no, it's not a survival knife, obviously. I mean, what, wow, that was a, what could you use it for when you're out in the woods? You know, you could find things to use it for if you're in a survival situation, and it would work for you in a survival situation. It would help to have it if you didn't have anything else in a survival situation. But there's so many better knives that you can pick to bring with you when you're going out in the woods. God forbid you do end up in a survival situation where you need to use them, as opposed to this small little knife. So I would put this as, just bring it around in your EDC when you're out around the town, for doing various tasks. Not really bushcraft or anything like that. You can't really use it for that too much because of the size. But you know, overall, great little knife. I've been using it a lot. I'm gonna keep using it. Feels great in the hand, surprisingly. You probably don't think that it does, but it definitely does. And the price is amazing, especially for a blade that has a name attached to it, such as Bear Grylls. You would think that they're going to raise the price on it because it has the name Bear Grylls on it and because it has the fake little signature there. I buy my knives on Amazon because that is the cheapest place that I have found where you can buy knives. You know, you most likely always find the cheapest price on Amazon. So I got this on Amazon right now. I looked it up and it is going for $9.74. The list price that Gerber put was $22.50. So you're getting a big knockoff on price there. You're saving like $12. So it's a great price. I get my knives from Amazon. In case anybody's interested, I'll throw a link down to the Amazon page down in the description. That way. Yes, that's pretty much it. You know, great little pocket knife. Use it for your daily tasks. Doesn't necessarily need to be brought with you when you go out in the woods. And in my opinion, at least, this is not a survival knife. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Look forward to the review of the other Gerber Bear Grylls Survival Series knife I have. This is the folding sheath. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'll probably put the videos up together, or one right after the other. So there it is. That'll be what we're reviewing next. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.